Hey, if y'all would step out, everybody that's in there needs to come out. And I know, but we don't want you guys to go in because we're going to have CID come out. Do you have your ID on you, Miss Galloway?
No.
You don't have your ID on you? Okay. We'll get your, if you don't, just don't re-enter at this point. Where is it at? Right there. Was it in here when you were here, or did you just bring it with you?
Yes.
Okay.
My basketball clothes, so I went down to my...
Just step out here. We won't bother your purse right now, okay? Just step down here because we are going to have CID come, okay? And then
I know who did it, and he wrote on the back door in my dog's blood.
okay. When did this happen, Miss Galloway?
Well, I was down at my uncle's where the white truck is down there.
Yeah. Okay. On the left.
I was washing clothes.
Okay.
Long enough for the clothes to get
dry, and just washed. And then did this happen today?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you know about what time that you came back over here?
Just within a minute.
Within a few minutes. So probably within the last 10 minutes.
Something like that.
You've been back over here? Okay. What we'll do, Miss Galloway, we'll have a statement for you.
It's in the microwave.
What's in the microwave?
It was just, they took the microwave. They took the microwave.
So they took the microwave?
Everything. They took everything.
Okay. We'll get a list once we have CID going, because like I said, CID right now, well, just in case we can do fingerprint dusting, okay? That's why we don't want anybody to enter. We'll get, what we can as far as evidence-wise from it, and then we'll go from there to see what all you're missing. You can tell us, okay? So we're going to grab a statement for you. We just need you to fill the statement out to tell us exactly what happened, start to finish, and who you might think. So you said he. Who are you thinking he? You're thinking Dino did it?
Yep.
Okay, do you have a beef with Dino?
They killed the dog. They were for yesterday.
Who killed the dog?
Killed
It's okay, take your time.
the dog. They were for yesterday.
Okay.
And
are you talking about your pit bull?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I know one of our
him.
officers had to come out and I know the dog was dying. I know that much.
Let's pause here for a moment. Right upon hearing Miss Galloway's first words, most of us probably subconsciously picked a side. A panicked woman, a dead dog, words allegedly written in blood on the door. All those details paint a very clear picture of a villain. But in criminal investigations, the stories that sound the clearest are often the ones that need the most rigorous verification. At this point, what the police actually have in their hands is merely the account of a witness. They do not have forensic results yet. They do not have a statement from the accused. They haven't even accurately determined what happened in the time before law enforcement arrived. This is a very common mistake many people make when following true crime cases. We often equate emotions with evidence. When a person is crying, trembling, or appearing distressed, the brain automatically considers them a victim. But emotions are not evidence. Emotions only show that a person is experiencing something mentally intense. Good investigators always understand this. That is why they do not rush to conclusions, no matter how believable the story sounds. They have to find out whether what is being told matches the crime scene, matches the statements of others, and most importantly, matches the physical facts left behind at the scene. Therefore, at this point, instead of asking who is right and who is wrong, the more important question is, how much of this story is confirmed truth and how much is merely an allegation?
I know. Take your time. It's okay.
He wrote on the back door in dog's blood.
Okay. And is it is it fresh?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go take a look at it. Do you want to go grab the paper for me?
H.A. and the rocks, and he screwed the door shut.
Okay. Whose residence
And all
does this belong to?
It's nobody.
Is it just an abandoned one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just been staying here just because nobody lives here?
Yeah.
Okay. So just don't touch anything over here. Walk around that, okay? And
I've touched the stick.
You touched the stick?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just go stand down here in front of Officer Crenshaw's car, okay?
Can I get my person on have another cigarette? There he is. There he is.
Okay, no. Back that way.
Okay, you better go.
Hey, sir. It's Sergeant Green. Do you mind coming down here for me? Hey. Dino, step over here for me, okay? Just for my safety, I'm just going to cuff you, okay? I'm Sergeant Green, Alexander Police Department. In the back. Turn around for me. You don't have any weapons on you, do you? No? Okay. And this is just because we got called out here for a breaking and entering, okay? Right now.
I haven't been here in 3 days.
Yeah.
She locked the door. I went to my uncle's.
Hey, you go back there.
I went to spend like 3 weeks with my aunt and my family.
Well, like I said, you're not under arrest, okay? I'm just detaining you for my safety, okay?
Yeah. I mean,
So, yeah, you're not fine.
I've been letting her stay there.
Okay.
And she's gonna tell me to pack my shit and get out.
So so this house is registered to you. You're the homeowner, correct?
No, I'm not the homeowner, but I'm the lease. I own the lease.
You're on the lease?
Yeah.
Do you have a copy of that lease?
No, I don't. I've been trying to get it.
Well, right now.
I think it was on my email address.
Okay.
Jamie, you know Jamie?
I do.
I moved in here when Jamie was still living here.
Okay, that's been a while.
Yeah, I've been here like 6-7 months.
Okay. Alrighty.
She's been here like 2 days.
Yeah, I know she's been here for
3
just
days.
a tiny bit of
Yeah.
time. But
And I listen though. When I
okay,
came here,
let me tell you something real
Alright.
quick. Let me just tell you your rights, just in case.
alright,
Just before you say anything, I want to make sure you're protected, okay? Because those are your rights. And I do have you in handcuffs.
Alright.
That doesn't mean you're under arrest.
so I need a lawyer.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, she said that a man did it. You're the only person back here.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm fixing the fence.
So-
Some people over there, they stole all my tools.
So you're just the only
I'm a
person that
shovel
I have right
race.
now, okay? So I'm
Okay.
just letting you know.
I'm not
That's-
afraid of nothing. I'm not.
Just
I
let her
mean,
talk to you. I understand. Let me just tell you your rights.
Petty stuff.
So
Really,
just so
you know.
you're protected and you know your rights, okay?
Alright.
You do have the right to remain
That's fine.
silent. You do have the right to have an
That's
attorney
fine.
present sit with you during
That's
questioning. If you cannot
Yeah,
afford
I
one,
wanna be
want to be appointed to you at
for
little or no
$100.
cost. If you wish to stop talking to me at any point in time, you can do so, or have an
Yeah.
attorney present, you can.
Well, really,
Okay.
since you read my rights, I'm supposed to say I need to make a phone call.
You can't. Let me finish. Let me finish that part, okay?
I need to call my lawyer.
Do you understand the rights?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say that. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what happened.
Okay. So you're okay with
Yes.
saying? Okay, cool. Go right ahead, okay?
I went to my aunt, my cousin, family. You know, my uncle passed away,
Okay.
and they had a big ordeal. Their house burned down the next day after I got there.
Have you searched him and stuff?
Not just
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Will you 10:15?
But anyway, I mean, I was gone a couple of weeks.
205
But I mean, I lived here like
Central.
6-7 months. Everybody knows I live here.
Okay.
She even knows I live here. I live here. She lived up there, over there, up there, over here, everywhere, and everybody just ran her off. Took her out. So she just came over here because I wasn't here. Alright, when I came home that day, I knew she was here because one of the other girls done called and told me she was here.
Okay.
And she tried to force me out of my house. When I opened the door and went in, you know, it's my house, I can open the door and walk in my own house, can't I? Alright? So she's like, oh, no, you were gone, so I moved in. I was like, that's not how it works. And then she says she's paying rent, which is a lie. I called her twice in the lie. These ones over here, they don't even know who owned the house. I told them the guy was dead, that it was the daughter that I talked to, me and Jamie talked to your daughter. And Chrissy over there, yeah, it was, I talked to his daughter, I didn't talk to him. I said, okay. And 2 days later, you know what I said? I said, you know what? Remember you saying that old man died? I lied. He didn't die.
Okay.
I said, I changed the story again. You're not got no lease. You ain't paid no rent. And I have not even told the girl to leave. You know, we're getting along pretty good. You know, decent, you know,
I understand.
And
Kind of agreement.
I mean, it was cold whenever I came back home. I'm gonna put her out. I told my aunt, I said, man, I need to go kick this girl out of my house. She moved in while I was gone. And I said, I'm not gonna be able to kick her out, man. It's
So
freaking
what my
cold.
understanding is she's trying to invoke squatters' rights on somewhere that you've been staying
Yeah,
and
I
allowing
guess.
her
I
to
don't
stay
know.
with you.
Yeah, I let her stay because it was cold. I let her stay tonight because it was cold. You know, and she has locked me out for 3 days. I can't even just same fucking clothes.
Okay.
For 3 days now, I can't get in there and get my fucking clothes.
So how long were you gone for? Just
Like-
approximately, do you know?
15 days.
Like 15 days?
Yeah, about
Okay.
half. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, their house burned down, and we had to go tuck them around town and find clothes and stuff at the churches and stuff. And Man.
Well, I know I haven't seen you for a little while. I saw you over the
right
summer,
here.
so
Yeah,
I haven't had any run-ins or anything.
I've been living
so.
here since then.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
No, I
Okay.
lost it.
Well, will you make sure that Miss Galloway is away?
You have your radio up?
Then
I
that-
do.
That damn dog she has. But it ain't here no more. I shot it the other day.
Yeah, I know that the officer had to come out and put the dog down.
Yeah. It bit this one guy 16 puncture wounds.
When did that happen?
Like 6 or 8 months ago, but that dog got him into another fight with some other dogs.
Okay.
Got him, bit the end
Well,
of his finger off.
We're gonna come down here. I'm gonna pat you down real quick, okay?
Right.
These cuffs, they'll come off as quickly as they go on, okay? But
Yeah,
that's
I
just
ain't done anything.
yeah, and
so
I look, I understand. That's
and
why I
you
just
know
wanted to
me,
explain
yeah.
it to you.
I mean,
So that way, like I
What's
said,
going on?
so she's claiming that she is the. Let me don't squeeze those because I haven't double locked them for you yet, okay? She's claiming that she lives here. She's not the registered owner. She's squatting in here. Said that she specifically named Dino as breaking into the house, stealing things, screwing the door shut, and then painting something in blood on the back.
Okay.
When
that
I
what
come
that
over here,
is?
she said, there he is.
I didn't know what that was.
And he was back here. So I just went ahead and told him, hey,
Everybody's squatting here at this point.
basically. So I just went ahead and said, okay, this is what's alleged. This is why you're going in handcuffs.
How long have you been over here, Mr. Pearson?
6, 7, 8 months.
Okay.
I lived there with Jamie. Her stuff is still in there.
Okay.
She wanted me to go
Where's
ahead and
Jamie?
move in.
Let me get these
I
comfortable
think
for you,
she
okay?
was the cabbage.
Okay.
Not
Jamie,
for
what's her
Jackson.
last name?
Is it Larch?
Larch? Yeah. Okay. So, Jamie Larch vacated the property. She doesn't own it, though, correct?
No, she had the agreement from the owner.
Okay, but you didn't have a lease or anything with the owner, current owner?
Yeah, she talked to the guy. He emailed me something. I never did check my email, you know.
Okay.
And it's in there somewhere. I gotta go find it.
Okay.
But I do have an agreement, and
So how long she been squatting here with you?
no, my uncle passed away, and I went to a funeral and come back, and she's in my house.
Yeah, that's an MO for her. She needs hooked up, too.
Yeah. Okay. Where's
Everybody's going
Frank?
for
For what?
residential burglary.
For I ain't even in the house. It's locked up. I ain't been in there 3 days. It's my house. I lived here 8 months, 6 months, 7 months.
Did you have permission from the owner?
Yes, from Jamie.
She's
Jamie
not the
had
owner.
She had permission. She talked to the guy, and she emailed me a revised agreement. And it's supposed to be for whatever, like $12,000. They're gonna buy the place from the guy.
So she's subletting to you.
Yeah, that's what she started. And I told her.
Do you have
that
Jamie's
I
phone
wanted
number?
I don't have no phone.
Hook them up. Hook them both up.
How am I breaking and entering?
What's the red stuff?
That's.
I have no idea.
She said.
I haven't
She
been in there
stated
3
that it's
days.
the dog's blood. Because the dog had to be put down
How am
out
I breaking
here.
and entering, man? I had not even entered the house.
Come down here, okay?
I do have a receipt.
She's definitely squatting here, too.
I do have a receipt
Watch your
Where
head,
do you have a
okay?
receipt at?
for here.
Where's it at?
It's in there somewhere, or it's in my bag with my laptop. I think it's in the bag with the laptop.
What's your bag look like? Quit
No, that's
reaching. What's in there?
some skin patch thing.
Okay.
It might be inside that though.
The receipt might be in there?
Yeah, I only got one of them. I got 4 receipts up there. And Jamie gave me 2 of them.
Have you run him yet?
Not yet.
You got any warrants right now? Got them all taken care of?
Yes, ma'am. I've been flat, no parole for 2, 3 years now.
So you want to see if there's a receipt in there?
Yeah, I can't.
I don't really think it's in
See something that says castor oil and tea tree oil, and that's about it. But I don't see a receipt in here. So, what's your backpack look like? Do you believe it to be in your backpack?
I had to look for it, man.
Go ahead and send him in your car for now.
It's
We'll
not-
do some more research in a second.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do once I get down here with
No.
you, I didn't hear you, sir. What did you say?
Check the rest of my pockets.
Yeah.
Maybe in my pocket.
Yeah, I'll check the rest of your pockets. So,
Maybe in my jacket pocket too.
okay, where's your jacket at? Is it inside the house?
I think it's over there.
Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stand in here. I'm gonna throw some gloves on, okay? And I'm gonna search all your pockets. If you see something you believe that looks like that receipt, let me know. Okay. Yeah, but he hasn't been patted down yet, so I need to get some gloves. So you hang on to that and grab those for me. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now, okay, just, I'm going to bring you over to the passenger side of this. How do you have a seat? Give me a few minutes, sir, okay, and I'll be right back with you. Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead. You need help? You got it. Okay. Just watch your head, okay? Alright. Hang out for a minute. I'll be right back with you, okay? I'm going to give you this, okay, to fill out. Whatever you feel like you need to write on there, you can, okay? Just whatever. It don't matter, okay? Whatever you feel like you need us to know. You take your time and let me know if you need another one, or you can just write on the back, okay? And make sure you fill out all that Trump information. Here you go.
All right, Miss Galloway.
Whoa.
At this point in time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, let me finish. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you hold on. Put your cigarette out for me.
Give me like this, please.
If you don't give me any problems, I'll let you finish it. Okay? This till we figure out what's going on. And we can get a hold of Jamie, and Jamie can show some kind of proof that she's allowed you to be here.
I have to call
That's
Kim.
fine.
Kim,
Ross.
Christy, I guess.
The one on the next street over.
And get Christy.
You can go ahead and cut her in the front so she can finish her cigarette.
I don't know how to get a hold of her.
That's fine. We'll figure it out. Alright.
I'm gonna call Kim.
Give us just a minute. I'm gonna go check the record. So you're saying that somebody broke in and took...
He did. He did.
You saw him break in? No? Okay, so then how do you know he broke in?
Because. It's just because. Go ahead. Look through
Go ahead and
everything.
stay with her. You know, check her purse.
Hey, sympathy?
Yeah.
So was it just the front door that you busted?
Huh?
It was just this front door you busted?
Yeah, but it's got...
This is precisely the point where a civil matter or personal conflict becomes incredibly difficult to assess. Notice that almost everyone involved in the story has their own version of the truth. Each person feels they are the victim. Each person has a reason to justify why their actions were reasonable. And this is where human memory becomes a frightening factor. Numerous psychological studies have shown that memory does not operate like a video camera. We do not store events perfectly and then replay them intact. Instead, with every recollection, the brain subconsciously edits the story based on our current emotions, beliefs, and self-interests. In other words, a person can genuinely believe they are telling the truth, even when the details they recall have been distorted over time. That is why investigators don't just listen to what people say. They are much more concerned with who can prove what they are saying. Are there any independent witnesses? Are there text messages, phone calls, or photos to corroborate the claims? Do the timelines align? In many high-profile cases, the perpetrators are not exposed because someone witnessed the crime. They are exposed because the minor details in their stories cannot logically coexist. As you follow the next segment, try to set aside the emotions of each individual. Don't focus on who is angrier, who is crying harder, or who sounds more persuasive. Focus on the things that cannot lie: timelines, physical evidence, and the consistency of statements. Because ultimately, the truth doesn't usually lie in the best-told story. It lies in the story with the fewest contradictions.
It's my locks. It's my door. Well, it's nobody's door, I guess. I don't know.
Where are your keys to it?
Huh?
Where are your keys to it?
In my purse.
So why weren't you able to open it?
Because he had it boarded.
Oh, okay, okay.
With the Ford.
Say it one more time, sir.
I said, you know, if y'all take me to jail for doing nothing, some other girls out here are really gonna be. I've been telling these girls not to mess with her. But she had a stroke and everything. I've known Courtney for a long time. And she ain't like she used to be. She ain't the same person and everything. So I was nice enough to let her stay, you know?
I understand.
And she just flies off the handle like, you know, like this way I cooked all your food and just take this shit and get out. You know, I'm like, no, man, it ain't like that. I'm letting you sleep on my fucking couch, and you're gonna do me like that? That's sorry, man. Really, I mean, but I mean, I don't. It's hard to call her that because she had a stroke and everything. She ain't right, you know.
Right.
But then again, she knows what she's doing, you know. So I mean, I'm confused on that. So.
Well, I mean, that's what as Assistant Chief Burnett had stated. That's usual that she has squatted in other people's residence. So right now, we're real trying to get to the bottom of everything. Okay. If you can prove that you have an agreement for this house and this residence to be here, then that changes things, okay? If not, then it may not change anything. You understand that?
So what am I gonna go to jail for?
So it would be considered residential burglary because you do not
I did not even enter the house. I ain't been in the house all week.
But you stated to me that you have been staying
Yeah,
here.
for 8
and living
months.
here. Yes.
When Jamie lived here, I stayed here with Jamie. Her stuff is still in there.
Do you,
I'm supposed to be protecting her stuff. Jamie is gonna wig the fuck out.
where is Jamie staying? Do you know?
At her
Possibly.
sister's in Cabot or Jacksonville.
Okay. Is there a reason why she decided to leave the residence?
Yeah, she was gonna move in with her sister,
Okay.
but she left her. She can't get all her stuff down there in one trip, so she takes a couple boxes every time she goes, and she come back a week later
Okay.
and go through
She
all that
just
room
kind
up
of
there.
sporadically comes back and grabs stuff.
Yeah,
is what you're
packs her
saying.
stuff up. She'll stay 2 or 3 days, maybe
Okay.
a week, you know. And then she goes to take some of the boxes back. This room up here on the left, that's all Jamie's stuff.
The room up right here on the
Yeah,
front left.
all that stuff is Jamie.
Okay.
And some of that stuff was out in the living room and in the kitchen.
Okay.
And they shoved it all back in there. So I don't know, you know Jamie, right?
Mhm.
She don't like nobody messing with her stuff, moving nothing and touching nothing. If something falls down, you pick it back up. She notices it. You know, so I know she's gonna wig out because she's gonna be mad at me because I'm supposed to keep her stuff safe so that she can come go through it and get it to her sister's house.
How do you make contact with Jamie? Does she just come by? Does she call you?
I call her a messenger.
You call her on Messenger? So if she's on just like Facebook
Yeah.
Messenger is what you call her on?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone that you usually keep on you, or do you do that with other people's phones? Or
No, I got a laptop.
you got a laptop and that's how you contact her?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're saying your laptop and your backpack should be in the house?
No, it's over there.
It's over.
It's over at Julie's.
It's at Julie's?
She's gone though.
Okay.
That's why I was over there trying to get my backpack to get me. Hang out, and I said, well, I'm gonna go over here, and I told Mark, I'm gonna go over here and put some of that barbed wire up on that fence and stuff, so they'll put, maybe that'll turn, that those little holes, they will trip, fall down, they'll put some over the fence. Because they keep coming over here stealing all my stuff. They stole my shovel, and I fixed that, so I ain't had it a week. And it's got like 6, 7, 8 wraps on the bottom, and then 6 or 8 more wraps up on top to keep it slipping and loosening up. And it worked real good, you know. It wasn't real strong, but you know, I mean, it's better than nothing because they got everything else. And I looked over the fence earlier, and it was right there over the fucking fence where I was at. I seen it.
So it was just right over the fence line?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. I mean, like 10, 15 feet. I was like, really, man, y'all just stealing my shit. Just fucking back to back to back to back every time I turn around. I don't know what got into them. I don't know, because they didn't do that before. You know, because I've been here for 8 months.
Who lives there behind you?
Miss Kim and
Miss Kim Ross?
Yeah, Kim Ross
Okay.
and
Christina
Christina Crotch or whatever.
Montrose?
Montrose. And they stole my big old tent I had put up back here. And see the lady up there in the back right here is the farm. Her house burned down. She's got like 6 fucking dogs. I went up there, I've known her for years. I went up there and I told her, I said, look, I said, I know your house burned down and everything. You know, I'm sorry and everything for that happened to you. But I don't know what they told you, but the tent back here that was put up, you can have it. It was mine. I've had it 4 years. My brother gave it to me for Christmas 4 years ago. I said, you can have it. You need it more than I do. And she said, well, I already had my stuff put up whenever they took the tent. And I was like, man. I was like, well, tell them I said you can have the tent that I gave it to you. You know, so I just get it in. I don't know, because I ain't going to get it back from them. I'm not going to go back over and steal it from them. I'm not a thief, you know. I mean,
Right. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I could go over there for a piece of rebar and just beat all of them up, you know. But,
Well,
you
yeah.
know, I'd be in
Definitely don't want to do that.
No, I'd be in prison then, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just going to let it go. And if they keep on stealing it, though, what am I supposed to do? You know, every time I turn around, they're stealing my tools, stealing my...
If they're stealing something in here, please let us know. I mean, just because you've had different run-ins, you know, for different reasons, does not mean that it doesn't still apply the same protections to you. You can still call us. Trust me, I treat everybody the same.
I want that shop cameras. All I want, they can keep all that other stuff they stole from me. I just want that guy's shop cameras. He had his whole fucking life.
So, I mean, if you believe someone's stealing your stuff, you need to absolutely talk to us.
I know they are. My shovel's on the other side of the fence. I didn't put it on the other side of the fence, because I don't go over there.
Okay. Well, give me a second. Let me secure your stuff so it doesn't blow away, okay?
Alright.
I'm going to see what is going on up here, because I haven't talked to anybody else.
Go look in that window at this little piece of paper, like, if you fold it up, it'll be like that.
Like
that.
the real thin square?
Yeah, the thin, kind of like that long, folded over like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
And there was a receipt that was in my pocket for days and days and days and days.
Okay.
I kept putting it over my new band, and I don't remember losing it. But I was trying to throw them up on that shelf there. I was trying to find somewhere to throw them.
Do you know who pays the bills here? Who pays electricity and water?
Jamie's got the stuff in her name.
Okay.
So I talked to her, and I told her I was wanting to get it transferred over to my name. And she talked about the deposit going on. I said, well, just wait till I get the deposit, and I'll pay you, you know, whatever it is, you know. And
Where'd you meet this old girl over here?
I've actually known her for 4 or 5 years before she had a stroke and wrecked her motorcycle and all that. She's pretty good person, man, but man, stuff
What's her full name, you know?
Huh?
What's her name?
Courtney Galloway.
Courtney Galloway.
What she said her name was.
What?
What she said her name was.
I ain't asked her name yet. I know her name's Courtney. I don't know.
Man, when I came home, I had family emergency, my uncle died, and I went and spent some time with my family, like a couple of weeks, and I come back and see her again. And it was cold, and there's no way. I never told her one time to get out until yesterday. You know, she kept on and on, bringing them guys over there and there, and my stuff's coming up gone, so you got to go.
This is Rhodes that owned the property. I got Central looking for a phone number.
Well, give me a second, Dino. Like I said, I'm going to secure your stuff so it doesn't blow away, okay? And we'll revisit with you, okay? Give me just a minute. Hey,
Both from residence burglary, criminal trespass, criminal mischief.
alright. So, your parole warrant, I've already discussed that with you several years ago, okay? Right now, both the homeowners are deceased, okay? Miss Larch doesn't even have the right to be leasing here. It is a delinquent tax property, okay? So legally she cannot make an agreement for you or anybody else to be here, okay?
She had somebody make one of them agreement things.
So, right now, what we have to do on our end, because it is the law, okay, you do have to be charged with residential burglary, criminal trespass,
I'm not in the house, though.
and mischief. Okay, but you were on the property when I did get here, and you did state to me, post Miranda, that you've been living here for 8 months.
Jamie's been living here for years.
And I understand that. And if she comes back here, it's the same thing for her, because she doesn't have the right to be here either.
So I gotta go to jail?
So you are going to be going to jail today, okay?
Man, I ain't do nothing.
You can work that out with the judge, okay?
Yeah, I better do something next time, what?
Please don't,
I
okay?
promise you, I swear to God.
Don't.
I swear to God.
What I'm explaining to you is what we have to do on our end.
I'm simpler.
Okay? What I would suggest is, to help your case, don't say anything else. I'm trying to work my best that I can with you, okay? Because I'm trying to be understanding of the situation. I'm letting you know just what we have to do, okay?
See, I've been the nicest guy in the world to everybody. And I get fucked over like this.
Sometimes you gotta start paying attention and being for you only. I know that sounds bad, but when it's gonna lead to something that
Next
possibly
motherfucker to steal something from me, I'm chopping it.
do that, okay?
That's what I'm doing.
Alright?
And then I go to jail for doing something.
I don't want you to do that. I don't believe that you're a bad guy. I do not believe that you're a bad guy. Okay? I think you may have gotten the short end of the stick on this one. However, my suggestion
you know
is,
the whole thing.
I can't prove that though. If we can find something that can prove different, however, it
there's
doesn't.
a receipt. You got James' big fucking
But
thing on there on that windowsill in the front.
It doesn't
of the
negate
trailer.
the fact that nobody has the right to be here in the first place. But
Well, I paid
what you can
James
do,
$1,200, $800,
and that you can tell the court, and they can work that out on that end. Okay, that's a whole other subject.
And it only came out to like $250, $300 a month.
Okay,
So
it seems like the rabbit hole is a little bit deeper than what's here today. However,
what the hell has Jamie been doing? She was just...
that I can't tell you. I'm just letting you know that's what we have to do right now. Because that's what, legally, both owners are dead. This house is a delinquent property. No one has the actual right to be here. Yeah. So, I have all your stuff up front, okay? Do you have anybody that you want a number for, or that you can think of, that I can write down for you before we get there? I mean, I can always write it down for you after we get there, but if you'd like anybody else to call anybody for you, or you can call them when you get to the jail, is what I'm saying. If you'd like to call anybody.
He has, I forget what her name is, Glass or whatever, the Burnett.
You want to speak to Miss Burnett?
Yeah,
This is
if you go in there and look on that ledge on the window in there, and you find a receipt that got Jamie Lord's name on it. I mean, I'm a victim here, not the damn criminal. You know this, and you know this.
Okay,
You
well,
know,
let me get...
you've been seeing me over here for years. I mean, I ain't never done nothing, broke in nobody's house, stole nothing from nobody, none of that.
Okay.
Never. You know, and I get ripped off out of my money, and then I go to jail too. You don't think I'm gonna be pissed off when I get out?
I understand. I understand that it's a very upsetting. This is your life. I understand that.
And
I'm
you
trying
know
to
I've
work.
been living here with Jamie and them. Whenever he went to the rehab.
I don't know
before.
who lives where. I wish that I could keep tabs on everybody, but I can't. The only address I know that you have is on Holly, but I don't know the numerics. I don't keep tabs on you and know exactly where you live or where you call home, where you leave at. If I did, I'd probably be a magician, be a millionaire by now, but I'm not.
There's a green backpack. Got the little side zippers where your laptop slides in.
Okay.
There's two of them. There's one up in the front, there's one in the back, right? One in the front has a bunch of receipt paper stuff in it. Might be a receipt in that. But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's on the window.
Okay.
Can you give me
You want
Julie's
number?
Yeah.
I can get Julie's number. Give me just a minute, okay? I'm going to shut this door. Do you still want to speak to Assistant Chief Burnett?
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
Let me grab her real quick, okay?
Stuff and take it to my... Excuse me, to Uncle Ray. Down there, yeah. My basket and my purse.
Miss Julie,
Yes, ma'am.
Dino said, can he have your number to give you a call?
Yes, is
the
he going to jail?
They both are.
Okay.
Yes.
What's going on?
So right now, technically by law, neither one of them have the right to live here. It is a delinquent tax property and the owners are deceased.
Gotcha.
So they don't have any kind of right to live here.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But he just, I wanted to ask you first because I always try to.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Tell her that I'm going to take her stuff down here to her uncle. What is it? David and
Ray
Ray.
Right there with
and
the
John.
white
Ray and
truck?
John, yes,
Okay,
Ray and John.
I'll let her know. All right. So that's what she was saying. That's what she was saying. Is that where she's taking her stuff? Is what she was saying. Over there, on the left, down there where the white truck is.
Please take my stuff down.
She just said she's going to take it down here on the left.
To your family member's house over here on the left. Okay.
Y'all go back to the PD, separate them, you take the other unit. We'll take one of them in the other unit. Don't care which one.
Okay. Okay. So we're going, I'm going to let her know. Just give me a second. Hey, shush. Hey, he said he wanted to speak to you real quick. Do you have a minute?
privately or what's the deal?
He just said he wanted to speak to you. He didn't say. You want to speak to her privately or what?
Courtney, knock it off.
That's unbelievable.
Will you roll this back window up, please?
And I understand
I
that.
got receipts in there showing me where I gave Jamie money.
And I understand that, but Jamie has no authority to rent this to you because
So
she doesn't
Jamie
own it.
ripped me off. So I'm a victim.
That's a civil issue.
I'm being a victim. I'm a victim.
I understand that, but that is a civil issue, not a criminal issue, okay? So you go to small claims court for that.
Yeah, but I'm still a victim in this
Absolutely.
situation.
You're
Yes.
110% correct.
And I've been staying here all this time thinking I was buying it.
Because this house has not even been through probate. It's on back taxes right now. Nobody owns it. Both owners are deceased. It would go to the children first through probate if there was no will in place. And then if there's no children, it goes to the back tax auction so they can buy it there.
So having a receipt with Jamie.
All that can do is you can take that to civil court and say, hey, I was under the understanding that she was renting to own it or leasing it or whatever to me. And come to find out, I was arrested for burglary because nobody owns it. And I've been paying her all this money for nothing. And
So
then civil
everybody
court.
that's came over here, you can arrest for burglary.
Correct.
Why y'all just now doing that?
Well, we were called out here today.
Who called? CV?
She did.
Man, I had not even told her to get out of the house till yesterday. I told her, you get your stuff and get out. I'm tired of you talking to me like that.
I understand.
You have to find somewhere else to go. And I didn't even kick her out. I didn't know how to kick her out. She locked the doors on me. For 3 days I've been locked in my house. I've been wearing the same clothes for 3 days.
I understand.
And, I mean, I really didn't know what to do. I was at the end of my stick. I was fixing that so they would quit coming over the fence, stealing my stuff. I seen my shovel on the other side of the fence that I fixed since I've been back, and they stole it. They stole all my tools and stuff, all my rags, shovel, you know what I mean, everything. And then when
you get out, if you need to come get items, we can do a civil standby. I understand that you've been here for a while. I had no doubt about that, but you won't be able to stay here when you get out.
Yeah, I understand that, yeah. I absolutely understand that, but, what kind of bond is they going to be?
That's not up to me, that's up to the judge.
I mean, I wasn't even in the house. I haven't been in the house for 3 days, but she's still out of my house for 3 days.
Right, by both your admission and hers, you've been living. Okay.
Yeah. I moved in with the person who lived here for like 3 or 4 years.
And I understand that, but unless she had an agreement prior to their death, she was also
She had
here
something on
illegally.
her phone, some kind of agreement where the guy told her she
From
could
Mr.
stay
Rhodes?
here. Yes.
Well, then she's legally allowed to be here, but that does not give her permission once he
But
became
she
deceased.
Oh,
to-
yeah.
Unless she owns the home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And she doesn't own it.
the last owners were
Why didn't
Mr. and Mrs.
she
Rhodes.
Why didn't she tell me that instead of just moving off?
I can't answer that for you.
And she was out of here tomorrow, the next day or something.
And I will try to make contact with
All
her.
the
I'll try to
stuff-
find a number.
All the stuff on this side in that room,
Yeah, in the back room.
yeah, that's all Jamie's stuff. She didn't want nobody touching
Well,
it.
and I
none of
will
that.
let her know that she's going to end up having to either buy it or get her things as well. Because nobody owns it at this point, so nobody can be inside of it.
Say if she came back and she doesn't have that agreement and can't prove it and she's here, same thing. She'd be going in handcuffs.
When you get back, try to find contact for Miss Larch.
Yes, I believe we have some stuff in
Yeah,
our
we've had her in
system,
the system
but
before.
it's really hard to track her down. So, but he did say that she's possibly living with her sister in cabin, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
But I think Julie might have her phone number.
I think she did try to call her, so you may come back by here and try to get contact.
I do have Julie's number.
Okay, so yeah, you may want to get contact. See, she's got Jamie's contact. So,
You can definitely do that.
all right,
Yeah.
we got to get going.
I doubt that she, you know what I mean?
All right.
Watch your head, okay? Well, we just wanted to make contact with you again because I know this morning was
Lord, it was crazy.
a little bit of a crazy time. So what we're trying to get through to everybody and kind of get that misunderstanding kind of out of the way.
Yeah.
The owners that own that residence are deceased.
Uh-huh.
The property is on back taxes.
Uh-huh.
They have no way to prove that they had that agreement from the owners.
Well, Jamie and Adam lived up there for 5.5 years, and they were squatters.
Okay.
Because Ray died,
Right.
and Miss Bridget went to California to take care of her mom.
Okay.
and she passed away up there.
Right, and that's what
And-
we figured out while on scene, that
Right.
both of the legal owners of that residence were deceased.
Well, it was supposed to go to Chris, Bridget's son.
Uh-huh.
There were so many bad memories attached to that case. He said he didn't want no part of it. He didn't want nothing from it.
Okay.
So he didn't pay any taxes. He didn't, you know, he
Okay,
didn't
so
do none
now
of that
it's
stuff.
basically going back into a probate,
Yeah.
delinquent tax kind of. Okay, that's what we're under the assumption. I'm just seeing if we're tracking on the same
Right.
thing, because
Oh,
that's.
I was telling them
and-
both, neither one of y'all have the right to be there.
Yes,
Nobody
and I
really owns
haven't
it.
seen anybody there except for her over the past few, or at least I haven't been out here.
Right, right.
But I've heard from other officers they've come out here, especially with their dog situation.
uh-huh.
And I was thinking to myself, that house has been abandoned for at least 5 years. And I've worked out here since 2019.
Right.
And kind of came and went, and I was like, I've never seen anybody live there. I just know the trees got cut down around it.
Right.
And then the RV hasn't always been right there, has it? Not for a while, or was it moved?
Well, it was, okay.
I was
Mark
gonna say-
was supposed to be fixing it, and he thought he did, and he moved it down the driveway and kind of up the road, and it broke down again, so we had it towed back.
Okay, because I was going to say, yeah, I know it moved, and then it was back there. And I was like, but I've never seen anyone, no lights on, nobody come and go
Right, right.
for a long, long time.
Right.
And so when we got there this morning, essentially the call was for a residential burglary or a breaking and entering. And Miss Galloway had called.
Yes.
And so when we got there, we had the discussion with them that, hey, neither one of you are actually supposed to be here.
Right.
So, that is why they were taken to jail today. But we just wanted to make contact with you because I know that you know both parties. If you don't mind filling out a statement, it is up to you.
Not at all.
I'm not going to make you.
Not at all.
It's just what you know,
Yeah.
at least from living here, and if anybody's supposed to be there, because we're going to put that in the report. I could never get a hold of Miss Larch when I even try to whenever she was over here and trying to make, she never answered the door for me. I know she doesn't really like law enforcement, and that's okay.
Right.
I could never make contact with Miss Larch. And so he's saying that she had some kind of agreement with the homeowner, but I don't have any proof of that. So
She had nothing in paper.
okay.
She had nothing. If there was, it was just a verbal agreement, which I don't think so, because Chris didn't want to have nothing to do with that.
Right, and you believe the homeowner had died before?
Oh, but she died a long time ago.
Okay, so before he didn't even
Yes,
know Jamie.
yes, before
at that
anybody even
point.
started squatting, because
Okay.
that's what they're doing.
Yeah, because I mean, it's been empty, like I said, since 2019, at least when I came over here. I've never known anybody to live there.
Oh,
So, at least me.
I'm not trying to tell them their business, because, I mean, what happens on my property is,
Right.
I'm not trying to tell them their business, but they would have big old fires, and I'm like, look, man, I don't have any water, because I'm redoing my whole place.
Right.
I don't have any water. Mark don't have no water. Well, he's got well water sometimes. And y'all don't have any water.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing, man? There is
Yeah,
not
we would
enough.
come over here frequent for
Right.
fires, and
Oh.
we'd have to have the fire department come out and put them out.
Right.
So.
I'd go over to Dad's, and I mean, you can see everything whenever you come out of Dad's house,
Right.
So I'd come out and go, Dad, look at this.
Yeah, I do remember, and most of the time when I try to even make contact with Mr. Mark, he doesn't answer the door,
Right.
so,
Yeah,
which is, I don't take offense, I'm
Right,
okay if
right.
you don't, but, yeah, it's really hard sometimes to get a good, straight kind of forward answer, but I know I can always talk to you, so if you don't mind, if you have a few
not at
minutes,
all.
just filling
Yeah,
out a statement.
not at all.
And if you'll just make sure you put all your information up top.
We have your information, but it's always good if you fill it out. I never like
About
to.
5 statements in 2 weeks on that dog down there.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
yeah.
it was terrible.
Yeah,
It
that was,
terrible.
and our officer did have to put it down the other day, and I did feel bad. I had to watch that, and it was real sad looking. So
I felt bad because I'm an animal.
yeah,
I feel bad because I'm an animal lover.
Yeah,
There's no bad
that's
animal. There's just bad animal parents. And
right.
His name is Pup Pup.
Pup Pup.
Oh, Pup Pup. Well, Pup Pup, you need to go back to your house. Where
He belongs next door.
Okay, make sure that they keep their dog up. If you
I
make
will.
contact with Mr. Mark, tell him please put Pup Pup up.
Well, now that Mud is gone, He's going to start putting Pup on a lead
Okay.
in the yard.
Yeah, because I have gotten a
couldn't
few
put him
calls
on a
about
lead.
Pup, because everyone in the neighborhood knows Pup. And I have gotten a few calls about Pup, but nobody knows. I mean, they do, but they don't. They're like, well, he lives somewhere over here. I was like, well, I know he doesn't belong to you.
Right.
So.
Well, he's Angel's dog, and she went back to prison. And so everybody done fell in love with Pup, you know, and so he kept him, and he really didn't want to go, so I feed him across the fence.
I understand.
You
yeah.
know, so
You just can't help yourself.
I know. If I buy my 2 toys, I buy him one too.
I would rather you go home and be inside somewhere, so that way something doesn't happen to you, because sometimes people aren't so friendly.
As soon as I get done with this, I'm going to take Pup home.
Yeah. Yeah, as much as we love for you to roam, Pup.
I'm going to leave in my backyard because he is our fence jumper. He gets so excited. It took him forever to figure out he could jump fences.
Now that he's like
in one spot, and his back feet were higher than the fence, and I'm going, oh God, he's going to figure it out. He's going to figure it out. He did.
It only takes a little bit of time.
Bless his heart.
Pup, you look like you've been bit recently. Did that other dog
Mud,
get you? Mud got him. He got you right in the face, didn't he, bub?
That's what we called the police about the other day. I was like,
Mud is the dog that got unfortunately put down the other day. So.
And we couldn't get them apart. I mean, it took us forever.
Oh, it was Pup?
It took us forever to pull them apart. And Mud, he turned on Dino. And Pup turned around and got him on the butt, or he would have got Dino.
Yeah.
And I mean, when that dog latched on, he did not let go.
Yeah. Well, they both look like pit bull. I mean, I know they're both pit bull mixes, so. I mean, they both fight to the death, so.
Yes.
It was unfortunate. I did not like seeing that. So.
But
But he was in misery, so I'd rather him.
100% the owner's fault. You know, she knew and she didn't do nothing about it.
Well, we have had multiple conversations about it, putting the dog up. So,
Yes.
I mean, that is something that everybody essentially gets the same talk. Hey, if you don't put your dog up, either someone's going to shoot it,
Right.
it's going to get killed, or you'll keep getting citations.
Exactly.
And then you have a bunch of fines that nobody has the money to pay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
But whenever y'all showed up this morning, Dad's like, crap, there goes our soap opera. I mean, it was something else. I ain't never seen such in my life. I ain't never
So were you out here whenever she was calling? Okay.
Well, I was underneath the carport with Dad trying to narrate what's going on.
So you could hear the argument
was cussing and
from
hollering.
down there.
Oh no, Dino don't ever yell.
No,
I
I've
mean,
never
he
known
don't-
him to be a
right.
yeller.
And she was cussing him like a dog. Okay, Dino was staying there. Jamie told him he could. She didn't have no right to do that. She couldn't even stay there.
Right.
You know? Well, he stayed there for about a month and a half, and he got a call. His uncle passed away.
Okay.
So he went to help his aunt for about a month. 5 days before he got home, she was talking to Mark, and Mark said, well, I got a place I can sell you, $2,000. She moved in that night. He was joking. He was just teasing
But
with her.
did she end up paying him anything?
No.
Well, I mean, I don't see
Because
her
he
paying
went over
but-
there that night.
Okay,
Whenever she
so
moved her
he-
stuff in, and he said,
we
"Honey,
had,
I was kidding."
yeah, which we had to, she was squatting in another residence over, and we had to have her get out.
I don't know
so
what
that
is
is-
going on with her.
Well, I know her family lives down here, and I know her family lives on, going out towards Lake County,
But they won't have nothing to do with her,
Yeah.
not like that.
so I'm
I mean,
not
they'll
sure.
come over here and help her do whatever, but can I come to your house? Nope. No.
Okay.
So I guess she's burned her bridges.
That's
But
a possibility. It does happen.
they wouldn't have, nothing to do with her. So whenever Mark told her that he was just kidding, she's like, well, I'm already in here.
Right.
Then Dino came home a couple days later and she locked him out. Wouldn't let him have any of his stuff.
Okay. A house fire. Miss, do you mind if we come back and get that?
You can come back
from
and
you?
get it, not a problem.
Okay. We're gonna take this from you.
You
I'm
go
so
right on
sorry.
ahead. Go right on ahead.
But
Here you go, I got a pen.
we'll be right back over.
Oh, no, I got a pen. All right,
Okay. We'll be back in just, if you got, probably about in the next 15 minutes to an hour. We'll be
Not
right
a problem.
back.
Not a problem. I'll be
Thank you. Yeah, no. Well, I definitely appreciate your time. as always.
Thank you so much.
You're always super helpful. We appreciate you. So,
Sorry we had to run off on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's fine. That's fine. Y'all are busy.
a house over there on fire on Ashley. So,
Oh, my gosh.
yeah, their kitchen stove caught fire and it was up in flames. So, we got over there and poor babies were over there crying and upset, and it was just sad. You know, they're scared. It felt so bad for them.
I hate that.
Babies, so. But again, like I said, we appreciate you.
Oh, anytime.
If you need us, or you have anything that you would like to add, or you hear something or see something, please let us know.
Everything is kind of calmed down on this road now.
Yeah. As far as if you do see anybody else out there, obviously you know that no one
Nobody's
is supposed to be there.
Right.
So I do know that there are several people back in the area that don't always have kind of the best interests at heart.
Right.
A couple people that are setting properties on fire, that type of thing,
Lovely.
that are back.
Okay.
So,
whenever Dino gets out, what about his stuff in that house? Because he has his room,
yes.
and that's where he has his stuff. And he said, if it's not in that room, it don't belong to me.
I mean, I would recommend if you can go over there and lock it up, or like put a board over it or something, or just make it look like somebody was here. Especially if you know people to come over and take things, and if they know that they're not there.
Oh, if people know that there's nobody there, they're going to be...
Especially behind, possibly, on the next street over, possibly.
Oh, could Dino go get his stuff whenever he gets out?
If he has us to be there with him.
Okay. Okay.
Because he can't just go in there and then decide to stay and, you know.
Right.
So he's got to have somebody there with him, law enforcement wise, that says, we'll give you a day.
Okay.
It's going to get your stuff.
Okay.
Now, if he needs somebody to help call, you know, he can call us or come by the PD.
Okay.
Or if he comes back to you and say, hey, this is what they told me. Because I think he's having a little bit of a hard time, which I can understand right now.
Upon hearing this part, many in the audience often feel that the case is closed. Someone has been arrested. Someone remains in the house. It seems as though justice has been served. But in reality, cases like this often leave consequences that linger far longer than the moment the handcuffs are locked. What is noteworthy is the letter from prison. A person once viewed as a threat is now saying they miss their family and want to return home. To many people, that might sound absurd, but to criminal psychologists, this is a fairly familiar phenomenon. Many violent offenders do not see themselves as the villain in their own story. They may admit that the actions occurred, but they still believe they had a justifiable reason. They can inflict severe harm on others, yet at the same time, still feel like they are the victim. This is one of the most frightening aspects of human nature. We possess the ability to construct justifications so powerful that we almost completely lose sight of the consequences we have caused. From the victim's perspective, everything may have ended a long time ago, but from the perpetrator's perspective, the story is far from over. They are still trying to find ways to explain, justify, or even rewrite what occurred. Perhaps the greatest lesson from this case does not lie in who wins or who loses. It lies in how a chain of personal conflicts, if left unchecked, can escalate into actions for which all parties must later pay the price. And sometimes, the heaviest consequence is not the court sentence, but the realization that a relationship, a family, or a normal life will never go back to the way it was.
I hope that he gets that worked out, but,
I told him, I said, look, I'll help you any way I can, but you ain't staying with me. You know, I love you to death.
And I know I haven't run into him since he's been back. I will say that. He has stayed out of the crosshairs.
Right.
And for that I'm so appreciative, because...
Oh, I told him, I said, slip out in front of me and see what happens.
Yeah,
I said, it's taken me a very long time to get to the point where I am today. And if you can't jump on board with that, I can't go. You can't be around me. You can't, because I ain't going back that direction.
Yeah, not when you worked hard.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, you don't have time for that.
Well, 90% of it was who I was married. I'm still married to him, but
Yeah, it follows you.
I have not had any contact with him or anything, but just having the last name, and I'm working on getting that taken off. Not as easy as I thought.
Yeah.
So I've applied for a divorce twice, and he contested it both times, and I don't understand how he can contest it. We had a daughter, and she passed away at birth. There is nothing to split. There is nothing. How can you do this? You know?
Yeah.
He did. And so I'm like, well, this is how things work out.
Yep.
I'm going to hire a lawyer.
You can do
You know.
a legal name change and change your name back. Like you can go and
Well, I have a hyphenated last name. I just want to drop the Satterfield off. Because my son
you
is.
can petition
right
and show
now.
proof of how long you've been separated. So you could file for like a legal separation.
Hey, do you think they put it in the express lane? If I,
You might have to pay them extra money. I don't know how that works.
At this point,
All I know
whatever.
is
Yeah, it's better than nothing,
It
huh?
took me a whole 2 years to get divorced. And that was, I mean, it took me a whole 2 years. And then we had nothing, no kids, no nothing.
Right.
And that took that long. So, I mean, I still have that last name, and I know it's difficult.
Right.
So, my suggestion would be to call and say, okay, can you tell me what my options are?
Well,
Because
he's in
apparently,
jail right now.
yeah.
And he wrote me a letter. You know, I want to come back home. I miss my family. And I wrote him back and I said, what the hell is wrong with you? You know, you have got to have bumped your head. You need to seek medical attention because there's no way you could possibly think that I was going to, you know, come back to you.
Yeah. And I know you own the residence.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
he doesn't have any
No.
ties to it. And that's
We've
why-
been separated for 5 years.
So, you can prove it.